Alright, it's Greg time! Woo! Welcome in, Raiders, exit, fellow GTNH lurkers. I'm glad y'all are along with us for this grindy journey. Okay, I see my mic audio moving. This is good. Let's do sound check on Minecraft 2. And a bot check. Hey, CodeStream, welcome in. Make sure I've got my YouTube chat open. Make sure the rings are working. Sweet, okay. And did I fix... Is this working now too? Is this working now too?
Is this working now too?
Yes! Score. Okay, look at all the things working today. Audio and stuff. XA's done quite a bit of building. I've done quite a bit of bee breeding. And we might just get the machinist bee within the next couple hours of the stream. The last piece of the puzzle was industrious, and these don't look industrious. Are you kidding me? Like, swapped back to unweary. Alright. Well, we're waiting until we get more industrious drones, chat. This is basically, well, yeah, hold on. Before I do that breed, scroll through all these messages, find / item in hand. There we go. Yeah, this is full unweary. Okay, so I shouldn't take this unless it has all the good stuff, and it somehow has all the good stuff. Oh, I pulled this out of the breeder thing just a moment ago. It's fine, that one's already good to go. This one, however, is not good to go yet. Let's put it into the breeder. Count 26. Not having the basic bee components. One heck of a good quality of life. Oh yeah. Once we get the machinist bee. Oh yeah, let's point out again for anybody who's new, onto what we're doing. We decided yesterday we were going for the machinist queen, which produces these combs, which does this. Lump of electronics. This is what we want. And XA is first today. Congrats. That reward can be redeemed once per stream, chat. And once it's gone, well, that's it. Then no one else can have it for that stream. There's a leaderboard down underneath. People can keep count of how many times they've done it. They're a limited supply. Do you want some banana, Cap? I'm eating a banana here, chat. Give myself some potassium before I get going here. While we wait on this bee. This one bee, chat. I'll show you what I have prepped, though, while we're waiting. And show you what Axe's been up to for anybody who's joining in that didn't catch his stream. We built a whole nother platform. I think we're going to go for like 4 of them, by the way things are looking. There might end up being another one over here eventually. Not sure. He's the master builder. He's finished the recyclers. There's 6 of them running continuously. These 2 are accepting whatever trash we put in. Will be Thaumcraft corner. Ooh, okay. Nice. And we're starting to go through the recycling loop. One of us will eventually hopefully get a sapphire gem or emerald or whichever one you need for the progression. It's a rare chance. And I came over here for something too. Oh yeah, to show off the bees. I have them ready for the machinist. I have 4 Imperial Princesses ready to go. Well, this one's for sure ready now. It just had to live out its one last lifespan. And we're gonna try with this industrious too, so we can get 2 of these going up there. We just cycled the drone a moment ago with an unweary. This one's gonna have a long lifespan though, chat. I don't expect it to finish up anytime soon. Oh, no, it's a little dark there. Let's move it 1 block over. Okay. These, yeah, these are the good unwearied drones. We can try that. Cat? That was my cat. Springboarding off of my keyboard tray. So there's a corner for Steam multi-blocks, one for bees, and eventually one for Thaumcraft. Yeah, I think this is a good thaumaturgy. Or good summary. Oh my goodness. Why did I read the word thaumaturgy and say that when I meant summary? If I kill these random mobs, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a nice way to empty inventory. I like that. Anytime I just like don't want to find where something goes, I just go to the trash cans and recycle. I think I will remove that red panel that's blocking our the two recyclers when I go to start breeding these bees, because they need an active running GT machine underneath them. And the other four are set up in such a way that I don't think I can put apiaries on top of them. Oh, the water's not enough. Okay. I might just like rework the piping to put two on the bottom then that allow us to continuously trash. Or I'll just shove a bunch of trash into that one. Either way works. I'll find some trash. I've got stacks of combs I'm probably never going to centrifuge up here anyways. We have 35 stacks of honeycombs. There's so many of them. I have stacks and stacks of bees in these filing cabinets. One of them is slowly... Is that a cow? A cow spawned up here? Get out of here. Oh, you'll change them? Thanks, XC. Thank you. Because we do need the continuous running to be kind of guaranteed for the bee breed. There is, on the machinist bee chat, a 1% chance. This is it. And there's really no improving that unless I was to go and make like soul frames. I think that's the only thing that we have access to potentially. I was pretty sure it was made through the, you know, we'll just search soul frame. I thought impregnated frames went in the middle, but maybe not. Okay, yeah, it's restraint frames that go in the middle. Ah, we can't do these until we get an EBF. Yeah, so never mind. Like the one thing that would help us mutation rate that isn't the Oblivion frame or the Maddening frame of Frenzy. I think those are the only 3 frames in the pack that provide mutation. Okay, there's also the mutagenic uranium, so maybe there's 4. Oh, this does have a crafting recipe. It's just Electrum with an impregnated frame? Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, HV. Well, I can make a carpenter instead. We have what's called an accelerated frame. Does affect mutation. Out of Electrum. All right. I have a new desire. We need a carpenter. Let's go make one of these. Because any percent chance I can add on to the 1%. We have this, we already have a carpenter? Okay, good. So I just need to go find Electrum, some molten redstone, and some impregnated frames. Yeah. I think I kept some impregnated frames. I want to say they're in this iron chest here. Yes. Yeah, because they did tell us we have a carpenter in the Minecraft chat. Thank you, though. XA is pretty fast. Let's see, how many of these do I want to make? I think... Yes. Just like... Yes. But this is going to clog up our inventory. Let's grab those last. Electrum... I'll go see how many ingots we have. Oh, finally I can eat these little morsels I've been holding out on. Been slowly unlocking more hearts in between the streams, chat. Oh yeah, there's plenty of Electrum here. So if I wanted 3 for each of those 4, that would be 12, which would add up to 48 long rods. Okay, so I need to do... That's 2 rods each, right? You know what? Let's just let the game do the math for us. That's 48. I got 96 plus 48. What is 96 plus 48, Chad? So that's a stack and a half on 96 and more than half a stack there. So 2 stacks and 16 have to become rods. That's gonna take a minute. I'll make a couple extra just in case. Let's see, lathe. Which one? You know what? We're gonna Y search for it. I forgot what the lathe looks like. It's that one. Oh. Yeah, I'll just add some for the queue there. That'll be a while. Okay, I could file them down. That would be faster. But we also need to wait on foils. So bending machine number 10. For the foils, we just need 12. Okay, so how about we just do 8? Now, 4 top ones running all time. Thanks. Okay, this is the bending machine. This is circuit number 10. And I'm curious how many amps. You know what? I can't see a thing. Let's go find the bed. Is dark, chat. Stream up on your TV and some reason it has crazy delay. I have noticed this with Twitch. With, depending on which client you are using, and the time of day, or how Twitch has the mood. I need a stick corner? Oh, welcome in, Striker. Well, how do we make a stick corner? Is this where you farm wood? We are farming some wood. It's inside of a building. Let's see where that is. That building there has wood inside of it. Okay, I don't need these other 8 electrum ingots now. They can be gone from my inventory. I wonder how many rods are already done. Okay, so can I at least make a couple frames? No. The answer is no. We must wait. Well, while we wait, I'll batch up some of these small piles of dust. The ones that are actually like worth crafting. Moment. I'm gonna move my chat window on my screen so I don't have to crane my head as much to the other side. You're the what guy, not the how guy. Some self-obsessed shrine. So, I don't know, do you mean like the stick item, right? Like wooden sticks? Or stick like some reference to something from your channel? Piles of bronze, get on up there. Oh, here come the ads. Well, we have to roll them so that we get the pre-rolls. We just started streaming a few minutes ago. But if the ads got you down... Oh, chat, forgot to pin. YouTube, hold on. Copy video URL. Ads being young. Check out... YT during them. Because we stream there too. I'm a raider on my own channel. That's awesome. Yes. Manually unpinned. Hide this for myself. Thank you, thank you. Okay. If I don't hide that for myself, it hides messages from you all. Alright, I will put sticks for you somewhere, Striker. Here. Here's your shrine. The sticks. You're welcome. Right there. They may or may not stay there, though. I don't know. We've been moving a lot of things, like the bees have moved. Pretty sure other things have moved several times. The only thing that's stayed basically put is the graveyard. The building around it has certainly changed, though. Striker, sticker, stick, plan out there. They started it. Now it's just stuck. So it's become your nickname. They stick it to you, huh? Now with dust, looks like they go in here. I found where they go. That is a lot of steel dust. Okay. Yeah, lathe is still going. We'll keep it stocked. Good. We aim to please here if we can. I mean, that's why I stream. Because the game's fun, but like having other people watch it's even more fun. Waiting for the EDF. Okay. And we can also do rods with file. Oh. Okay. Well, let me make sure I end up with an even number of tiny piles. And then we do that. Okay, so this is an even... No, that's an odd number of ingots left over. That is an even number. Okay, so... if we just rod all these down with a file... I'm going to need to make more files, I bet you. And... I don't want to do that by hand. Hold, please. Let's favorite our iron tool. Yep, cool. And there's already sticks in here. Yep, okay. So now if I say bookmark this. Oh, I was even going to craft the sticks for us, but you don't need to go that far. You don't need to make plates. Yep, no thank you. Unfavorite. Stop doing that. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I want 96 plus 48. So, yeah, we'll just... Okay, I have to hold Alt while I do this. Hold on. Control, Alt, Shift, Scroll. Aha! And now we change that to 48. And Control, Alt, Shift, Scroll. Look at that. It'll do math for us. And get rid of those numbers. That is 96 plus 48. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then stare at the crafting grid. Hold Shift. It looks like it's going to work. Isn't that too many? Didn't I already file something? Hold on. Why is that going to work? Was there Electrum sitting on the table? Because these ones I don't need to do. I'm actually a bit surprised there, chat. Okay, leave a little bit of Electrum there. Is this actually used in any mixer recipes? It is. Okay, I'll leave it as a dust. Any dusts that don't go into the mixer, I typically will just go ahead and smelt them. But most of the dust in this pack eventually go into some mixer thing. Okay, hand file time. Yeah, that's better. Only 134 ingots. So it's discounting the 10 that we already have. Do the thing. Okay. Did I just have... Oh, maybe I just had too many ingots in my inventory too. I maybe did the math wrong earlier. Okay, an Electrum foil should be popping out too. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just from the ones on the top row. Maybe they're in here. I will T-search for them. They have went somewhere. Never mind. I don't know where they are. I will grab more Electrum and do circuit number 10 again. Maybe we never put them in there. I just changed the circuit and forgot to put the Electrum in. Now, I have that moment where you felt yesterday, Stick, with, I did all that building, but the machine wasn't running the whole time. I felt the pain there in that moment. But the building looks sick, Stick. The lit up glowstone architect blocks really help like make those things stand out in the ceiling. 2 centrifuges running that eat all your impure. Spin them over and over until they're split into their component parts. Yeah. So that's like impure stone dust going into stone dust again or something? Something like that? Maybe something less. I think stone dust centrifuging is like EV. I'm trying to think of which dust, if you take impure in, and you get another dust that comes out, that you can then centrifuge again. Oh, I guess it's any of the, like, alloy ones. Makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, so centrifuge on stone is LV. Yeah, never mind. Oh, I was thinking of the metal mixture that comes out of the stone dust. Yeah. These ones have to wait. Okay. I should return the file that I have to spare. We know what to do with files, chat. We release them publicly. Unlike a certain government on the planet. Anyways. Can't hold on to them. Don't want them, they're too hot. Whew. Yeah. Some stuff like netherite can actually be split into redstone and gold. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can. And if you can find a way to infinitely get some of those, it's also great. Okay, so now, question. Can I carry 12 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And sleep. Sleep too. And also check the bee, the industrious bee, because if we don't get that, there's no breeding the machinist bee. And it takes ages. Okay, please, you 2 apiaries, tell me... Okay, that's not good, and that's not good. Chat, none of these bees are white and shiny. So I have to check each one to see where the trait for industrious went and hope it didn't disappear. We might have to rebreed it again. Oh. Where do we hide all these gold dust? Too much gold. I heard you mention that earlier in the stream, XA. There's just too much. Especially if neither of us have been trading with the pack recently, so... I haven't even seen a pack to trade with when I go over there to kill things. Let's see. Oh, this still has industrious. Good. Good. And it's also got maximum and shortest. Well, it's half maxed. We tried. This must have been one of the ones that I bred with the Diligent Bee that wasn't so good yet. You know, along those lines, does the princess still also have industrious? Okay, actually that's great. How about we just shove it around in a loop again? I mean, I think I will chest these ones that are in progress. No. Which one was my in progress chest? It hasn't moved up here yet, has it? Ah, yeah, this one. I'll just put more in there and we'll use the dolly in a bit. I'm gonna be really bad about checking this redstone if I don't see it. Because now that we're up on that platform, I have to consciously think about coming down to check the redstone blocks. Okay. Well, take two. Let's see if you did it. It's a good sign that there's at least a pollen cluster there. Please have max max. No, you got max high. I did get all redstone that we needed already. No need more. Always more. Number goes up. This is an idle player. Idle clicker game. The numbers aren't going up. Are we winning? Or are we losing? Are we gregging hard enough? Let's see. Shortest, max high, but I can stop mining them consciously. Well, it could be better, so let's check the other ones. But at least we're still getting half industrious, so we stand a chance to regain what we lost. I think I'm gonna roll one more hive out. Because this is ridiculous. Let's do another one. Maybe somewhere where it's a little bit brighter. Maybe also somewhere that's like not in the way. Okay, are you ready? No, you're a bit far away from ready. You are close to ready. In you go. And I should have the better diligence. Yay! Alright. So at least we have a good starting point this time. That's already like better. I was breeding with ones that weren't so good earlier. And you can go hang out in our maxed out shortest life max fertility chest, blah blah blah. Yep, okay. Alright. 2 more bees to stuff away. Into here. As industrious backups. Electrum foil, let's go claim it. Find the carpenter. Get it powered. Get molten redstone. Right. We need molten redstone. Question though, can we melt blocks of redstone in an LV fluid extractor, or am I going to have to extract these first? No, we totally can. And it takes about 10 seconds, and it makes 1,296. We may already have some molten redstone around the place, though, if I look for cells or something. Okay, good. The carpenter's on the power line here. Actually, can I just put in redstone and it melts? No. Okay, you have to melt it first, get it into a bucket. Oh, we don't? Oh, thanks, XA. So I'm thinking, if I were a fluid extractor, I would look like this. Ah, I remembered. Wait, where's my redstone? Oh. How did I do that misclick? So that's running 3 machines. It should work. Now I have to find extra... Aha! Universal fluid cells. They're already ready to go here. Just waiting on our blocks to melt. Cool. Now I can put the fluid in like this. Oh, I could have sworn that would work. Alright, so I just have to right-click it, and that works. Sure. I can play this game. Okay, we have molten redstone in. Drop all these off. Those are the ingredients. And the frame we were making... The accelerated frame. Okay, I can't shift-click it into there. Well, I forgot a step. We were supposed to use the forge hammer too. With a stack and a half, I think. Let's see, which one of you... Doubtful that we made an upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go use the Steam one up here. That's okay. Or... Can't we just... We'll just hammer them together, chat. Forge hammer's fast, but hammer on table faster. And balance the grid, please. It's hammer time. Our hammer broke. That didn't last long. Maybe we make 2 hammers? I didn't see one to spare. Okay, 1 hammer, 2 hammer, electrum rods, long electrum rods, yay. All right, carpenter, now, are you happy? We're gonna put these in. There's 1 foil that goes in the middle, and then it's electrums surrounded by impregnated. Let's go. Yes. Okay, for each one, how much redstone is it gonna use up? 576. Okay, I think we're gonna need to melt a couple more blocks to finish these off then, because that's not enough. And these also don't stack, so I'm gonna have to pull them out. I also have to put them in. Oh my goodness. That's painful. You can't just like take it from your inventory and put it up there. Okay. Silly carpenter. Too bad this is an HV recipe, chat, in the assembler. Because, you know, why would you gate accelerated frames like this to HV? But, yeah, whatever. More redstone blocks. I mean, that was like 3 of them that we melted. Maybe 13 ought to cover it. This is a little bit overkill. Just a little bit. Okay, it'll at least automatically take them out of there. And then, yeah, that can automatically put them in there. Look, Egg said being smart with hoppers. Good partner. Alright. We have our first 3 accelerated frames. So I don't know what our mutation percent chance is now, but it is higher than 1%. This is the best we can do. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, fluid extractor. Give me your molten goo. Okay, take these out, we'll put them up here. Out comes accelerated frames! Woo! I need to sleep to get rid of this rain here shortly. Oh, wait, is that bee done? Yeah, okay. I saw the progress bar and I thought that queen was still in progress. I didn't want to use up the frame unnecessarily. Okay, let's sleep. We get rid of the rain, we get rid of the night. And check industrious. One more time. Can we have pure industrious bees, please? Well, this one we were gonna breed. Aha! Maybe? Okay, so we have a couple that we can compare here. What do we have? Pure industrious drone, yay! At a normal speed, shortest life, okay, that's pretty good. And a max is one of the fertility traits, okay. Can you beat that second industrious drone? You actually cannot. You switched the two, which means it became recessive. But you are also pure. Okay. Did the princess roll pure? Please. It did. Oh, this is huge. Okay. And it's part maximum. So, if we cycle these two together, and perhaps these two, then I don't think I need these other unwearies anymore. We will file them for the future. And now I used up both those drones, but we're going to try to get more of them. And then whatever drones come out of this batch should be ready for the machinist breed. Let's go check our frames. All the pieces are coming together. Oh, you're playing the Gamba. Didn't look like I saw any gems there. Yeah, no, just wood, wood, wood. Oh. Actually, so fast he grabbed those before I did. Like, I saw them and I was shift clicking them, but they're not in my inventory, they're in his. Ninja. Okay, yeah, this is done now. There's some leftover redstone in here, but redstone's kind of infinite, so I don't think we need it. So is this a normal? Yeah, normal pickaxe. And hopper. I'll just go and break this carpenter. It's fine. I don't know if it goes in here, but I'm putting it there. Maybe it was in all our compartments, actually. I don't know. Let's put the hoppers away too. Assuming... up there. Okay, no, that's not what I expected. I see. I'm sure those will get used up if I put them here. I somehow grabbed one extra impregnated frame, didn't I? More proof that I only sometimes know how to count. Oh good, XA put that on a different item auto output. Oh, machinist bees. I'm so excited for these. They have a chance to randomly speed up machines as their effect. And they get those wonderful honey stacks of electronics. Provides us with motors. Oh, this is great. Motors. Man, if they drop circuits too, it would just be entirely broken. Alright, let's remove that bookmark. I think I want to go make some thaumium while we wait on these industrious bees. Yeah, I think they're going to be a while, chat. Let's empty out the inventory. Go do some magic. It's magic, magic, magic. So, our goals with magic are twofold. We want to get a better this discount, so we can afford things. And I would like to get 6 roses today, too. I'm not sure how we got our first 3, but I want to make a rose bush. Because we throw this into a cauldron to get Rosa Mysteria for the magics. 6 roses. We only had 3. This is a poppy. They look very similar. What was this? Blood poppy. Doesn't have a recipe. Alright, I also want to toss away our unwearies here out of my inventory. These are the good ones, so we can stash these away in here. And I have extra electrum foils on me. I can bone mill rose to get more. Okay, let's take a rose out. Let's take bone mill. Which is now easy for us, chat. We have a multi-block steam macerator and plenty of steam. And then we'll just move this out of the way for a moment. Yeah, it doesn't work on the little ones, so I need 6 of the little ones to make a big one. Unfortunately, we only have 3. I don't know, I can't remember if the bone mill came from this one or one of the other ones, and we have focus pouches, huh? Didn't know we had focus pouches already. They've been in there for a little while though, haven't they? So we need thaumium for our magic discount, and there's a way to make this. Clean crucible. I'm reading the Thaumcraft wiki. It says that we can do all the shards, tossing them in. And that leaves 20 precontatio, 20 vitreous. I'm probably just going to void the vitreous. So 5 iron for each of the 4 shards that we do. Right. We should have the iron over here too. Somewhere. Iron, iron, iron. Good. Found it. And 4s. Let's see. How many would I like to do? This is going to be quite a large stack of thaumium or balance shards here. Eats into the supply a little bit. I'm going to have to do some peck trading to make up for this. If a peck would ever spawn again, that is. Okay, so let's see. If we do 4 each on these, maybe we can do 8 at a time? I'm not sure. I'm scared to, like, go higher in the numbers, because most of the time, the crucible messes up if you throw in too much at once. It looks like a clean crucible at the moment. Let's just make sure of that. We're gonna void out whatever's in there. Shunk. It's definitely clean. And we want 5 of these ready to go. Okay. So. Let me not stand above that while I swap that off of my hot... Well, actually we need that on the hotbar. Get rid of the pickaxe off the hotbar. There we go. Okay. So. 4. 4. And that should give us 4 balance shards. Good. 5 thaumium. Awesome. And now we empty it out. Put 5 more iron on our hotbar and repeat. This time we can do Control Q. Oh, maybe I don't want to do Control because that'll... Too much zooming. I don't want to give anybody a seizure. Nice. And get rid of the excess. And now I have all these slots open. Can I get this to count to 5? Yes, okay. We're doing good now. Balance shards, shardras delaps. Don't know how you say that, but it's balance shards backwards. That is what we call a palindrome. However, that word is not naturally a palindrome, like Taco Cat is, or race car. Those words are both the same forwards and backwards. And void excess. Next. Thaumium. Oh, I almost did that a little too fast. We almost lost our iron. That's fine. We have plenty of iron. And void. Okay. And void. This is better. Now we have some thaumium. Okay, how many ingots do I need for this discount equipment? Actually, let's answer that question later. It's time to sleep. 2 hours passed. In-game time. Okay. Take a stack. Industrious bees, are you ready? I said, are you ready? Yay. Okay. At least they're coming out. That's okay. There's 5 of them in our inventory. This is more than I have seen all morning. So many industrious bees. All right. You are still pure industrious. Good. I like that we now have a normal speed instead of the slowest speed. The fertility dropped down though. That's unfortunate. We want to get that back up to maximum, and it's lost a bunch of its traits. Okay, well this is pure maximum, pure industrious, normal speed, shortest, good. It also lost a bunch of its traits. What about you? Max. Okay, so we're very likely to get a maximum industrious out of these. Except that our princess had high. And let's check the other ones to see if they're good enough to go take them over to start the breeding 1% chance. I mean, they are max. They got shortest lives. Pure industrious. Good enough for me. What about this one? Shortest max. Okay, nope, not double max. You're also not double max, but we have one that is good enough to start the machinist breeding process. So it begins. Let's go. I'm gonna hold off on the other 2 until they say max. Yeah. We'll hold off on them. Alright, but that doesn't mean we have to stop breeding them. We can take this guy and shove it into here. So now we have 3 of these going that eventually will get a good industrious out of them. Machinist, yep. Machinist, we just finally put the bees together. There's one of them buzzing. It's our first gamba on the machinist bee. We're gonna have slightly higher than 1% chance because I did look over the frames one more time, and there was something other than soul frame. It was what was it that we crafted earlier, chat? Accelerated frames. They give like a times 1.2. Hopefully that stacks. And increases 1% just ever so barely. So I guess that would be like times 1.6. And 1 times 1.6 is what? It's 1.6. So I guess we have like slightly less than a 2% chance. Somewhere between 1 and 2. Oh, it's not at least 2. Not our favorite number. Meanwhile, we do magic. And I'm gonna leave this one in here as a backup. Clear out the other unwearies, yeah. And you are empty, so come to me. Oh, you're an unweary, not a, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, you also come with me then. I was trying to put that in there like it was a princess, but it wasn't. Crossbreeding on top of a running machine. Yeah, it's the recyclers that XA built. So they are processing, I think, like fresh water, which comes from a thirsty tank thing down below. It's gobbling them up and making something with the like world interaction upgrade is working with that tiny chest and the crafting table and then pulling out fresh water to put into those. It's a little bit slow, and I wonder, how hard are these? Diamond plate, red alloy plate, oh, stainless steel gear. Yeah, no wonder we can't make a speed upgrade. They say was saying it's a little bit slow. I do wonder if we could just like double up the number of crafting tables or something though. And like keep the thirsty tanks down below. But that world interaction upgrade might also be main to craft. I just heard my phone go off. What's this? Oh. Okay. I'll stop early before our class to do that. My wife let me know an errand. There is a real world out there, chat. You did that for milk. Oh, like more than one crafting table to speed up milk, huh? Or just the same thing, but for milk too. That's actually tempting. I've been coming over here with the bucket that we just have on the wall to do fresh milk. I might put some more buckets here. Maybe 16 of them, so we just do it all at once. Great for Sano. So true. Have I even scanned fresh milk yet? You know what? Actually, I have to have the item like in my inventory to find out. Or can I do usages and go to... I can't. Okay, we pulled that out. I have scanned it. Oh, it's just pure Sano. Well, that's really convenient. I'll keep that near the crucible or something. So we have this, and we have our thaumium... this discount. This was the question before we went to go check the bees. So it's 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. So we need 6. And I don't foresee us needing to make more than one of this outfit yet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like this. Okay. To the vending machine. Circuit 1, in you go. And out you come, right? Okay. Raw rubber dust, honey drops. There are things that I can put away. Phenolic circuit boards. I'm not sure what to do with the wood pulp. Let's see if T-Search shows us. Apparently we're keeping wood pulp in here. I think this chest needs an upgrade. Can I do an iron chest upgrade? Not that one. This one. Yeah, we can do 3 double iron plates with a plank, and we can get an in-price upgrade. Okay. Are there iron plates here? There are 5, 6. Yeah, we have some. Let's make a couple of these upgrades, because there's a few of these. Around the base, so 1, 2, 3, 6, at least 2. Maybe we can stop at 4. Planks, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 or was it 3 each? It was 3 each, wasn't it? We need to make 2 more. Just to round out the numbers. That means 6 planks. Sounds like the assembly machine's already running. It is. But hey, this is the exact same circuit that we need. Number 2. So we'll just put these in there and it'll eventually get to it. Nice. So convenient. Okay, I also have spruce signs in here. Where? Alright, I can't do that upgrade yet. Okay, I'm just gonna shove the wood pulp in here for now. Plans to move that later. Okay, rubber dust is still popping out. And it's in this one. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Our thaumium should be ready by now. Got it. Alright, let's craft some magic. Magic, magic, magic. Yeah, sure, a bit more enchanted fabric first. Now we do... Let's do the thing that gives us the biggest discount. 2%. Okay. Now can I read this? Yoink. We're gonna want an armor stand too. 2% discount. We're getting even better. And give us the boots. Yeah, no, not enough magical power. I'm scared I'm gonna throw this into the cauldron one day. This is our only wand in the moment. So that would be, what I would call not good if that happens. Could take a while to get the wand again. Oh, let's go sleep. Bees. Bees, bees, bees. RP, one of your dislocators. One of your dislocators. So, like, you were crafting a dislocator on the arcane table and you accidentally tossed it into the crucible that was next to it? That's sad. I never put the crucible right next to the table. Like, sometimes I drop things. I didn't build the setup, though. And we didn't have as much space as we did before, but the Thaumcraft stuff's going up there. It'll be a bit more spread out, eventually. So no complaints from me. We had a small amount of platform until XA built all this. I've been too busy staring at bees. Let's see what else we can do with, like, slash item in hand. Tantalum duping gone wrong. Yeah, this happens too. Extra utils, item watering can. Okay, yeah, nothing exciting there on that metadata. Wonder how many other items have hidden JSON that you can find with slash item in hand. Gotta be quite a few. And I don't hear our wand charging anymore. I think it's done. Yep, it's ready. Okay, one more piece of the output. Look at that. We're starting to feel like a real thaumaturge. Now, I remember the goggles of revealing were difficult for me on my last world because I didn't have a better wand yet. But we have one that holds 50 because it's profane. We should be able to go ahead and make this. So I need a couple gold casings, a couple diamond lens. Okay. I'm going to swap out the pieces so those don't take damage as we run around. We have the Kmart special. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Kmart. Come on, Jim. We're trying to wonder who gets it first. Well, it ain't me. It ain't me. I bet it's gonna be XA, who you know, can also roll, getting multiple drops from those red mobs, the super like abyssal powerful ones. Let's see, I do have a couple random junk items I could stash, don't I? Yeah, I don't need eggs or coins. The drones can probably go too, it's fine. We got more of them up there. And we'll leave the foils behind over here somewhere. Where to put? Where to put? Well, this one's completely empty. Sure. In you go. And now... let's check our machinist. Our one gamble roll. Is it done? Is it ready yet? Is it a machinist? I think not. Chat, I don't think so. But we'll check each one to see if it got it as part of the way there. Yeah, I don't think so. Imperial Industrious. Industrious Imperial. And Industrious Imperial. Okay. It didn't happen. And I don't feel like reading each of those attributes either. So, I'm just going to pick one at random and just shove it back in there. And hope that they were okay. We'll do better on the other ones once the ready-to-go bees are coming out. Are they ready to go? Let's see. Yeah, here we have a couple more industrious. Those are new, though. Let's check them last. And you rolled back to unweary. Okay. Alright, pure industrious. Shortest lifespan. Fertility? Nope. Lost me there. I just read the entire blobs now when I'm looking for... through the final steps of the bee's life. Sometimes I'm only looking for certain ones. Okay, here we go. At least this one's max. Alright, so industrious. Shortest. The speeds are normal. We got mags. We got tolerance. Unfortunately, it rolled false there. And none. Could have been better. Let's see, we have one more. Industrious, shortest, max. Okay, good. Yeah, this is actually a little bit worse. Yeah, it's a lot more. Okay. But this is, I think, better than what we have. Okay, one more to check here. What did you have? Oh no, you're high, so that's not as good. Why did I... it must have just been a backup one that we had. Alright, Unweary, we're gonna have to reset you, because you've become, I don't know, dumb, I guess. Pull this one out. And let these two live out their lives. And then they'll be ready for breeding again. There's the downside of these princess converters. They don't really have like an automatic off switch. Getting desperate here. I'm gonna use... Oh, I thought all I had left was bee houses. Yay, there's still some apiaries. Alright. So there's still one cycling around. Okay. That's fine with me. Oh, you're ready to live out your life too. And we're going to need more of those Imperial drones in each of these. So I plan, if those rolls down there fail, to reset the Imperials in these three up here. Might even build a fourth one just to match the numbers that we have down there, but we have one already resetting now. So I have this second industrious princess here. This was the one that came out of the first den. Okay, you've got max shorter source. You're better than I thought you were going to be, but you are still part diligent. So it's not a pure one. I believe both of these had half max. Yeah, okay. Better than no max. Yeah, put these out. Okay. Don't need any of those. This one is starting to lag my machine now too. This filing cabinet. It'll be time to empty that eventually. Okay, industrious bees, come on. Okay, I'm getting in here anyways. Because I realized I just put all the industrious into here. Even though they aren't the best, it is... I thought that was a creeper about to blow up. Behind us. Thaumcraft just gave us a scare, chat. Thaumcraft. It's part of those warp effects that you can get. You can get random sounds to happen. Whew, okay. Those random sounds too. You heard it too, Honkass. I'm not crazy, it was there. It sounded so real. Alright, this is industrious plus diligent. Yeah, no. Not wasting a roll on that. I accidentally didn't grab another industrious. We'll just wait till these bees pop out. And then we'll have more pure ones to work with. Alright, so there's another bee thing that we can do. It's these common ones. We're also statting these up. And since I'm pulling them out, we may as well bring them with us. And that is that all of them? Yeah, all of our alveary apiaries are up top now. Good. Did I say alvearies? I mean bee houses and apiaries. Let's see. I'm gonna drop this down here. Let's check what we got. Okay, that's only fertility normal. Yikes. Alright, do these at least have fertility max? Because those two are just garbage. 2, 3, 4, random torch, other princess. Oh, good. Max, shortest. Okay. Don't really care about the speed. Yeah, these need some help. Like, a lot of help. Do they combine with unweary? Let's find out. Bee breeding. Search. Unweary. They don't. Okay. How about you live out your life with an unweary drone? Yeah? Really? All I have left are bee houses? We can still an apiary from over here. Let me check. Oh, that's rainforest. That's maple woods. I don't know if the common bee is going to be happy, but we're going to try it. Are you happy in the cold biome? Or is it too cold? Yeah, it's too cold for you. Okay. We will move your home somewhere just 1 block away. And now it's too humid. Okay. You know, your buddy over here wasn't this picky. Let's see, rainforest shield. Here's a shield. Get to work. Oh, this one's ready for breeding again. I'm gonna put it over here. Along with a bunch of these. That's a backup. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, our filing cabinet has been emptied. Okay, good. Now I can shove more drones. Look at that. It's clean. Where did all the files go, Chad? They got released. But it was only like 2% of the files. I'm not letting that one down. I just can't. Bunch of bad humans doing bad things in that government over there. What are those TikToks like, tell me you're not guilty without telling me you're not guilty? Like one of those? Or tell me you're guilty without telling me? Because in this case, they're so guilty. Locked down from the road, desert to snow. Yeah, because it goes rainforest, and then it goes... Yeah, there's maple woods, rainforest, shield. If we could just get one more biome in this mix. I think there is a 4th biome. What was it? There's another one. Oh yeah, maple woods. Well, no, that was one of the 3 I said. There's a 4th one. Sludge pit, I think. Or maybe it's up here. Where the grass is brown. Yeah, this one. Yeah, there's also a sludge pit. So literally within the span of like 4 blocks, you go through 4 different biomes here. And there's also magical. Oh yeah, over where the silverwoods are. Or what's left of the silverwoods. We're trying to get this discount so I can get up there and whack the wand against them. I think I'm gonna have to make better wand caps. But in order for us to make golden caps, well... Actually, let me see what our options are. I'm gonna need to clear out my inventory of all these common bees. Let's do them in this chest down here. Because they could be something that we need. Then we go grab our Thaumonomicon. Thaumaturgy. Okay, so our options are copper or gold, basically. Oh, there's also silver. Hold on. Is this good? Oh, it's inert, and then... Okay, never mind. We can't do volcanic fusion. Not yet. We're not an MV. But the copper doesn't give a full discount. Yeah, it's still minus 10% on 4 of the attributes out of the 6. So... I want gold, but it needs the aluminum screws. That won't work either, will it? No. So once we get our EBF, then I can get to those? Because at the moment I can do 5% discount, which that is fighting with us. If we put these on, it'll go down to 105 cost. Yeah, that brings it down to 105%. To capture the node, is a 70 cost spell. Ooh, okay, so to get from 70 to 50, how much of a discount do I actually need? So the question is, if I multiplied 70 times like a percentage, what number would give us 50? So what I need to do here is divide by 70 to figure out that number. Look at that, I did a little bit of algebra. And then we want to subtract this number from 1, so I can see what the heck that number is. 28.5%. Yeah, the rules, they dictate that we need to avoid the other dimensions except when unavoidable. I think we just haven't settled on what unavoidable means, but basically if we don't have to leave the dimension, and there's something we can do to get the thing, well then I guess we don't leave and we have to wait till like a later tier or something. But if there's like only one way to get a certain resource, and we have to go to that dimension, it will suddenly unlock it. And so then once we're in there, I don't know how surgical the mission will be. Like, only get that one thing? Or like, hey, I'm in here, I might as well... Oh, I accidentally harvested this too. Kind of thing. That part I don't know yet. Alright, maybe there's some other ways we can shop for this discounts. Because if we need 28.5%... Shoot, even with the wand, that's not gonna help. We're gonna need the cloth-covered wand caps, which have the gold caps in the middle. These give a 5% discount. Easy alu, yeah. Well, we are getting like small bits of aluminium dust from the recyclers at least. Oh hey, they stopped buzzing. Let's go check. Wait, I know why they stopped buzzing. Aren't they empty? Aren't we like waiting on these? These stopped buzzing. Let's check. Slash item in hand. This is still part diligent. This is full on industrious. Do you have max shortest? Okay, good. You know what, that's good enough. I'll roll with it. That one was a reject. What about the other two? Shortest, normal, max, both, trues. Okay, lost some tolerance, but you know what? That's not the end of the world, and it's part diligent, okay? Could have checked that first. And that's also part diligent, so I'd say both of those are rejects. Better swap those out before Next, they killing things. Yeah, explosions are expected. These are normal. These are normal. Alright, industrious bees, please. Yes, it's pure. Okay, normal, shortest, max. We'll get the trues and falses worked into it eventually. I'm not as concerned about those at the moment. I just want the maximum fertilities. And they have to be pure industrious. Okay, normal, shortest. Yep. Biome tolerance would be huge though. Okay, yeah. That's another candidate. Industrious, normal, shortest, max. Okay, you're half max. Alright, so you plus you. I thought we had a third one. Where'd it go? We'll take this one. Need another roll on these, please. Oh, and this was us improving the commons. Let's see how this went. Make safe providing the background music. Did it stop? I think it stopped. We have more music discs somewhere. Let me look for them. Let's see. Disc. Oops. Too many letters. Pretty sure we have cat. Well, that might be the one that's in there. Okay. They're somewhere in these pages. There we go. Mall. Blocks. Apparently chirp is in here. Ah, here we go. Chirp. Lemon. Forward. Far. Ooh, I like stall. Stall's a good one. Let's go pop that in. Doom. 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 I feel like I just walked into like a smooth jazz club or something. Which I don't have a lot of experience with, chat. I've only been to one of those in my entire life. We got melody, wait. That's an extra copy of blocks. I think that's it. Okay. What's y'all's favorite, like, Minecraft music? Oh, make a disc rack. Good idea. And also if we could get, like, a different player. That doesn't, like, shoot it off into, like, oblivion. Did I search the wrong? I did search the wrong kind of disc. Bibliocraft, 3 slabs, 3 sticks. Crafting table. What? It's very precise. Has to be in the top row. Okay. Does that look a little out of place there? I'm not sure. Just enough room for disc collection. A music bar, best job you had. Nice. Because there's just lots of different kinds of music coming through, since you didn't say one specifically. Oh. Places that have a piano and have somebody come in and play it live. I like those too. It's usually like a restaurant type setting. Oh, what else can we pop in? We got some other ones here. Maybe we can give wait a try. Boom, 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 boom. If I was a musician, chat, I would make music. But I am not one. I rely on others to make the musics. I doubt I could even read music anymore. Alright, Common Bee, what are we doing with you? Normal, shortest, max. Part unweary, yeah, that's fine. I think we can spin those around. Oh, we have another Imperial, like, ready to go. And this common's almost looped around. Put this on the ground here. So that's in case those rolls fail and we need to reset. It's ready to go. So you got 24, you got 22, 23, they're all in like their lower 20s. All types of live bands, yeah, it had a full bar. Oh wow. That's fancy. You know, us humans though, we like to play games, have drinks, have food, have live entertainment. If only the billionaires didn't take so much darn money from us, you know? Oh. What a world it would be. I'm putting these things away. Let's see, I think I had barrels for the string. Yeah, because there's 11 stacks of it. I need to farm some more cotton at some point. Bone meal is now easy, so... Oh, an armor stand. Let's make an armor stand. Okay, we need a smooth stone slab. Okay, this is a shopping list. Let's go check our supply. Smooth stone. No? Okay, smooth stone. No? How about stone? Alright. I want some of that twice cooked stone. Let's go see if we have a steam oven yet. Or am I still smelting with the furnaces? It's okay if I'm still smelting with the furnaces. Yoink. Oh, but where do I get the creosote from? Do I have to go... All the way up there. Can we get a tank? Is this creosote? It is. Is there a hidden tank somewhere that I don't know about, I wonder? Well, here's a tank. So if I grab a wrench... Have to shift right click, let fluids through. Now wrench. Aha! tank. Ah, look at that, creosote. Down below here. Now I can fill up the furnaces a little easier. We're probably not going to need that for much longer, but, you know, if we void, like, 16 creosote, it's not going to be the end of the world. I hope he didn't need that tank for anything, though. Alright, there is 2 smooth stone. I'll go to the cutting machine, I'll make a couple of these slabs. Does it also have to be an impregnated stick? Are you... That's so mean. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get a bit of seed oil squeezed out. Moved over to the chem bath. Do I even need to sleep for the bees at the moment? I think most of them are doing their work on their own. They've become pretty self-sufficient, I might say. Alright, the cutting machine should have outputted by now. Yes, 4 smooth stone slabs. Okay, one of you is a chemical bath, right? Cool. Yes. And no seed oil included. Okay, so I will need to get some seeds. There was one of them that gave 48. I think they said. Can I search numbers? No, I don't think so. Because if it's searching numbers, I don't know why it's pulling up pinecone. And these are not sorted either. Alright, well, any seed will do. I think pumpkin seeds are quite good. Paul. Usages in a fluid extractor. Oh, they only give 10. Yeah, that's actually not as good. Maybe the coconuts? I think we have these kinds. Is this the kind that gives the seed oil or the kind that gives the fruit juice? Okay. See, one of them goes 300, but I think this is the one that you have to breed forestry trees to get. Alright, some other way for seed oil. Also don't know, like, where our stash of crops that we're auto-harvesting are, if any. I think our only crop manager is only doing wood. Yes, I think so. We used to have a field of crops out here where these are currently. Not sure where that moved. Alright then. Where am I going to get seed oil, chat? I'm going to have to use up some farmland here or something, and I guess bone mill away. So I can grab some bones and bring them up to that multi-block macerator. You know what? We don't need an armor stand. That's the conclusion I'm going to come to. I will make it later. It's easier to swap out all those armor pieces, but you know what? It's just a quality of life thing that if I have to go hunt for seed oil, it's not enough of a quality of life to care. Okay, Machinist bees. These appear to only got high. Yep, we did lose. Okay, one of them rolled max. Good. Shortest, but one. Okay, yeah, you lost some of the other things, but fine. Round you go. Make sure you're pure. Yep. Shortest, max, both. Pure. Shortest, max, both. Okay. All right, these are, yeah, decent. Okay, let's put it in the one that's empty. So I got at least 2 bees there. So that means we have one that we can go through into the machines. Are you also pure? Normal, shortest, and max? Okay. And what about you? Normal, shortest, max, pure, industrious. Okay. That is 3 that we can bring over. There goes 3 gamble rolls. Oh, we had 1 ready to look at, 2 ready to look at. Oh, I didn't realize I actually had those going. No. Oh, good. I saved it just in the nick of time. I want the ones on my hotbar. Those other ones were rejects. That was close. Alright, what happened here? Imperial Industrious. Not the best. So that one will be getting reset. Yep. You were muted. How were you muted? Oh, you're too far away. Maybe now, I don't know. If I could hear a music disc this far away with my sounds turned down. Let's see. Nope. Not gonna accept that one, not gonna accept this one. I'm just looking at the species trait to see if we rolled machinist and none of them did. So those go in the pile of rejects and this needs to be reset. We did still have one more bee that was like, yeah, we could use this. And I had an Imperial Princess that was already ready to go. Go grab it. And at the same time, we put this one in there to reset. Okay, round you go. Now, please be machinist. Imperial, no. Imperial Industrious. Industrious. That actually might be useful for some breeding upstairs. And Industrious. Okay. Did not get what we wanted. These are rejects. Let's go Well, actually, if they're industrious, purely. Depends on how good they are. I might want them for making better industrious upstairs. I think the second one's a bit better, so I'll leave this one here and we'll... Is this one pure too? Normal, shortest, max. Okay, yeah. Actually, hey, yeah. I don't need to go reset you. Spin around again. I love it. When they're shortest life, this takes less time. was phone. Was phone. Yeah, my Discord is muted. And go look for... Yeah, I wasn't on the voice channel. Okay. Now what we need is like a CD changer though, chat, so it just keeps playing them. I don't want to come down here. Pop out a disc. Make it... Where did the disc go? Where? Did it just like go all the way up the stairs? The hell is wrong with Minecraft music disc? Is that it spinning there? I found it. It was on top of the thirsty tank. It went... It looked like it went that way, and then it actually went this way. Chirp was another decent one. Alright, Industrious Bees, are you ready for us to breed you again? No, not quite yet. These were all rejects. Do. Twitch muted, and you were... He was on the phone. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, just put music randomly into the disc box. Alright. And now we wait again. For the bees. I can't tell if those two finished yet. They might have. Yeah, they did. Alright. Ah, chat. We've done it. We have a machinist drone. I don't know if it's pure, but... Let's take a look. It is a machinist imperial. Yeah, it's not quite pure. Okay. But that 1% nonsense is complete. And if we're lucky, maybe one of these has machinist as its other trait. Nope. Okay. Well, there's still some more bees to check. Like this one? Nope. Alright. So it's none of those. Illustrious Imperial. Illustrious Imperial. Illustrious Imperial. Also not a machinist. Okay. This is fine. Since I've gotten one of them, it might be time to stop doing the gambas up there. Let's see what the machinist combines with. Make sure it's not anything. Okay, good. So we can play the game up here of, it's time to improve it. I want to take a good princess that we have. We could use... Are any of these, like, just popping out? No, of course not. Okay. you like just went around again. Let's let you live out your days, and we'll go over here and see if we have one in this chest. Okay, we did just work hard on getting the Diligent up there. And I know we've got more drones because I left one buzzing. I think it was here. Yeah. Yeah, so there's 20 drones. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Here. We'll do it here. You plus you do the thing. Give us things. And there's another secret hidden trait for the bees, chat. It's not very obvious. Out of all the genetic traits that a bee can get, some of them are dominant and some are recessive. And I'm not just talking about like having mixed traits, like where you have one that says true, one that says false, on like the dominant recessive side of like a single gene. No, like having a both 3 or a both 4 or both 5. Some of these are just inherently recessive. Some species are also just like inherently recessive. I need to get one of the Bealizers to figure out which is which, because they have names that are blue or red. The blue ones are recessive, and the red names are like more dominant. So it's easier to breed the bees if you're using a breeder drone that has like all blue traits all the way down, except for like the mandatory red ones that you need to have, like, you know, them working all the time, both 5, whatever both 5 is, that kind of stuff. But when you want a specific species, use a blue species. That way the blue species are easier, and the red species, well, they're already easier because they're more dominant. But I can't see it until I can blue Beelizer. I'm gonna put a sign here so I don't forget that this is our machinist. I have a few minutes left to spare in the stream, chat. That's all I have. Let me go ahead and pull up Twitch in the background. Sure. It's okay. Twitch in the background. We're gonna grab browse function, look for GTNH tag. Just making sure I have a raid target for when we do finish here. I want the machinist bee before I sign off. That is what we are going for. Yeah, there's a few other GTNHers. Okay, good. We have 2 more rolls here. Should be finished. Ah, there's another drone. Huge. Okay. Yeah, I think we're on our way. These are gonna start to get difficult to check. Okay, I'm gonna check each one of these to make sure it's not a secondary trait of a machinist. We're keeping all of these. But none of them had a secondary. Now we check these. Real industrious. Imperial. No. And okay. It's just the one that we acquired. I'm taking these hives though, because I think just 2 of the drones is oh gosh, the inventory, right? The frames. The frames. Well, we'll come back. We'll use these again anytime we have a low chance. Well, not there, but here. That one weary should be ready for us to use. We can do that with the second machinist. More bees to sort. Lovely. Alright. I was already trying to struggle for inventory. Can I just... Yeah, all of these Imperials are likely to be trashed. Because we're trying to get better Imperials here, and I don't think I care to look at all of those. Now we can go pick up all those frames. Let's go. Awesome. And did one of those end up in you? Let's check. No. We're good there. I think XA brought the one frame I couldn't carry back up to us. Thank you. It was noticed. Oh, this might be a good place to keep our spare ones. And maybe the signs. Yeah, like the alveary parts chest or apiary parts. I like that. Well, okay. Industrialists are used in quite a few different breeds. We have icy, agrarian, resilient, distilled. So I would like to finish what I'm doing with them here. But our diligent is just about to pop here. 90%. We're hoping for a princess that's slightly mixed with machinist, and some machinist drones would be huge. Same here. Should work. I hope. Because if not, I have to carry those 12 frames back over there and repeat the process to breed more. And I don't want to do that, chat. I'm going all in these two gambles. Ah, yes, it paid off. Do we get the quest? Is there a quest? Hold on, is there not a quest for those? It's just under go find some bees? Yeah, so that's just the generic one. Okay, never mind. So we don't know. We have it until we look. And there was no chance that we would have had it, so... Machinist plus diligent here. Shortest mags, okay. Just gonna see if any of them got pure machinist. I don't think that's even possible since the parent didn't have a trait. They're all... Oh, that one also has the longest on its life. Same here. Longest might be a trait that I want to keep. But for breeding, it's better if they're shorter. So maybe just because I got lucky and a couple of them had longest, can we grab a spare chest? Chest? Wow, am I all out of chest up here? I use too many of these things, don't I? Or did I put chest here? Oh, well, we have some upgrades. We can run around with these. Let's see, this is what we were crafting yet. Okay, here's one. Here's one. What else can we upgrade? that needs it. I don't know, this might. And then normal chest. Oh, there's some here too. Like say a better, bigger block there. That one's almost full. There's a lot of regen potions. Let's let it be more. And now, T-search for my chest, please. Here. Okay. Interesting. And one sign, and I will dub this. Yeah, none of these are empty. Okay, and the signs, they moved over. Let's dub this, oh shoot, I forgot. Longest. We're stockpiling the longest gene. Longest life gene. Oh god. So when we get our like worker productivity drones, we want them to have the super long life. It's just really annoying for the breeding. You want them to just die quickly, get it over with. Give me the thing I'm trying to gamble for. I do wonder though if it had a red name, and the diligent that we breeded with it might have a blue name. I'm thinking this about the diligence because when I was breeding with what's the other red one? The Majestic earlier. I think the Majestics have a red name. And I was having a really hard time keeping diligent as a species. Like the chances seem to lower than they usually would be. For, you know, if you're doing 2 red names or 2 blue names, the chances are kind of normal, like 50-50. But when you do a blue with a red, the red one tends to take over more often. It's not quite 50-50. Well, we got a machinist drone out of the mix. And machinist is not on the parent here. And it's part unweary. Okay, so at least you got maximum and shortest. Is there also speed fastest? We want to keep that too, rather than speed normal. Yeah, how about we just breed the 2 of these together again? And do any of you have machinist? Unweary? Unweary? Unweary. Okay. We filed them. Now, common ones, I'm ready to check you finally. We have a spare moment. Okay, that is just straight up pure unweary. Yeah, it could be better. Okay, I'll accept this one. And we file the others. Now, why have I been holding on to this one diligent drone? Is it part machinist? No. Was there something in here special? Speed fastest. think I need a chest also for speed fastest backup. Don't sleep. Okay. Acknowledged. Come up here. Drop off this chest. Speed fastest. Signs. Signs are here. Now, I've got several of these princesses, though I'm not really sure quite what to do with them. I think they're just like our spare random pristines that we can do things to. I should probably convert them into some other species. Like the unwearies, or something like that. Do I still have a stack here? Yeah, we do. You seem like you're ready for more conversions. So we do, I like to do 12 as my number. And there's not another apiary there, but we have them here because we recovered some of the ones that we were using earlier. Cool. And the spot. Yeah, so that's 4 of those running simultaneously. And these emptied? No, not quite. Yeah, good enough. Alright, all the drones into the filing system. Queen will now live out its life. I have no idea what these are. Probably I was just letting a queen finish off its life because I thought it was done converting. It clearly was not. We'll let it try again. We produce so many bees that we don't want to keep. It's an alarming amount. It gets released into the filing cabinet system. Hey, I see a machinist comb, but where did my machinist bees go? What? Oops, I didn't mean to say okay twice. I meant to do /item in hand. Diligent. Oh no, it's gone. Yeah, this just became pure diligent. Well, what the heck? We had like a machinist princess with a machinist drone, and somehow we got all diligent? What? What is this nonsense? This one doesn't even have the flower that it wants? What? Okay, what flower do you want? GregTech machine boost is the effect. This is also something that we have to keep. Flowering slow, flowering slowest. Flaming. You want a flaming flower? I don't even know what that is. What flower is flaming, Chad? Am I gonna have to put fire nearby? Okay. So the search for machinist will have to continue. I unfortunately don't have time to finish it here. Yeah, we'll have to light a fire, get that one going. I may have to put the apiaries back on top of the machines and try again. This is unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Let's raid Who gets our raid today, chat? There's somebody else playing with Twist Space. There's another GOG player playing right now. There's a couple Russians. Let's see. We will do the other Twist Space player. They're doing config files at the moment. Yeah, so they're deep in the Greg. Yeah, let's check them out. /raid JLOM90. Here we go. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I hope the machinist bees don't give you any trouble like they're giving us. We'll get it next time. Don't you worry, chat. Bye for now.